Well, always glad to have you along for the journey, and off we go on another Miami Heat NBA adventure. Richardson starts on Westbrook, and Winslow's on Paul George. Allowed for Steven Adams.
Better than that throughout the course of the game. OKC puts a lot of pressure on them that way.
Backdoor cut, Tyler Johnson scores. Tyler Johnson back in the starting lineup. Back-to-back in 06 and 07.
Such a smooth transition he's made to the pro level.
What a move by Whiteside. Red carpet for a rim-shaking dunk. 100 block seasons in franchise history, second only to Alonzo Mourning, who had over 100 blocks 8 times in his NBA.
He can score more points.
Foul was on Winslow. The Thunder have a 4-point lead. There's Justice for the jumper. Justice Winslow averaging 12.5 points per game. He's been in double figures on a regular basis. Oh, what a move. Russell Westbrook able to score on the run. Probably the fastest player in the NBA, Russell Westbrook. Paul George flipping it in. Another good start for George. He has 8 quick points for the Thunder. The shot badly, and here comes Westbrook hitting ahead for Paul George. Drives on Winslow and finishes. Right now, no derailing Paul George.
He said he's really made the adjustment and found a way of how to get into the open areas where he can take advantage of his skill set.
7-point Thunder lead. Westbrook back to Adams. Pump fakes. Misses. Tipped in by the best rebounding point guard to Westbrook, who's averaging 11 assists, 11 rebounds, and nearly 22 points a game. But it's Paul George that has become the leader offensively with the blessing of Westbrook. It's a game you're always happy to see him assertive. Comes up with a steal. Hits ahead for Richardson. .425 left, first quarter. Jeremy Grant rifles down the dunk for his first score. Here's Russell with 4 on the shot clock. Working against Wade. Leaning in, finding Nerlens Noel. 4, Dion finds Olenek. He better hurry. Gets it off. Knocks it in. Comes off the bench in only 3 minutes. Wade. Oh, great pass to Bam for the field goal and the foul. 4 after being behind early by a dozen. That's George. And that's another beauty. A third.
And also his length, his ability to offensive rebound.
What a block by Nerlens Noel on Winslow. And Noel has found his niche. Paul George. Here in Germany in his 6th season. His first year with the Thunder. He was acquired from the Hawks in July. And what a nice...
Exactly.
Dennis Schroeder's jumper rattles down. Schroeder with 7 points off the bench here in the second quarter. Second game back after missing 17 in a row. Olenek misses. Wade backs it in with a left-hand tip in.
Oh, my.
Olenek, the hook, blocked by Nerlens Noel. That's his 3rd block here in the first half. Schroeder, Dennis.
Display right there does a great job giving them energy.
Here's Dion from downtown. Kaboom.
Just a heads-up play by the big fellow who continues to be so mobile out there.
Schroeder has it rattled down. Nobody stops Schroeder. 3 this season. Heat within 12. Schroeder again with a teardrop. Evans it right back to Steven Adams. Helter-skelter sequence with Miami down 14. And why not? Why not?
I don't think your paranoia is well felt.
Whiteside gets the hook to drop and draw the foul as well. Whiteside defended him well. Schroeder. Unbelievable. 19 points in the second quarter for Dennis Schroeder. How many calories he burns during the course of a game. Nobody plays any harder than him in this league. Nice pass. Tyler Johnson for the Whiteside dunk. Heater down by 17 as Adams goes to work. Rebound, Jeremy Grant got the first foul of the game on Whiteside, also got the score. 3 out of 14 from downtown. Schroeder, a 3. Unbelievable quarter for Dennis Schroeder. And their 6th win in a row against the Heat, if they can do it. James Johnson drives in on George, the finish and the foul. Oklahoma City was because of the relationship and the partnership he developed last year with Westbrook. Nice move by Tyler Johnson. A little duck in for TJ. What it takes to win with this team. He's already got 10 assists and 9 rebounds. Sets up Paul George. Bottoms up from downtown.
You talk about less shots. He is picking apart the defense, finding the open players and shooters.
Olynyk with a triple. Kelly Olynyk's second three in this quarter. Paul George, fast break score. Terrence Ferguson defending Richardson. Shot clock is at 3. Richardson able to wheel into the score. It's a event. Steven Adams for the cutting Westbrook. He just moves faster than it. James Johnson brings it down. And Westbrook with the steal. Paul George for 3. Yes. James Johnson against Westbrook. Oh my, he just slipped. Richardson from downtown. It's good. He's trying to build a little momentum. Whiteside rolls it in on a dish from Winslow. Sports Zone. Welcome you back into the Heat's house. Adams out to Grant for 3. Jeremy Grant in his 5th season at Ashes on this end of the court. Adams out to Westbrook. The pull-up. Perfect. It was the 3 as the shot clock was winding down. I think years from now, people are going to look at Westbrook's stats and think, how did he do that? Just how he did that. His 15th rebound of this game. The Heat are down by 20 points. Wade finds Tyler Johnson to the rim for the score. He averages 11. Dennis Schroeder. Oh, Steven Adams. Whiteside was
the story for Miami. Better on the ball defense there, but then they don't close out the possession with the rebound.
Hammer dunk for Richardson, who has 13 points, 7 in this quarter. And relax as a head coach in this league could. Deflection and steal by Schroeder. Nobody catching it. Dennis Schroeder down by 21. Bam against Nerlens Noel. That's a Kentucky matchup. Bam wins it. 6 points for him. Actually, officials on every level. Very unselfish. They do it for the love of the game. That's how they all get involved. Olynyk hits the 3 on the move. Kelly Olynyk with 3 triples tonight.
Footed banking that off the glass there. Too bad that thing wasn't in regulation.
Nerlens Noel denied 1 time, but not a second as we open the 4th quarter.
Defensively scrambling, getting on the glass. Impressive by OKC.
Olynyk got run into by Noel, still buried the 3. That's his 4th triple of this game.
Kyle Lowry being a little more of a distributor this year, I think, is a healthier mix for them.
Paul George triples again and now has 34 points. The Eastern Conference Final.
Yeah, it really would be with the length and the athleticism.
Olynyk beat the 24. Miami again down by 19. 8:27 left. George. Oh, by George. Oh, knocked away at the rim by Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Richardson, corner triple. Kaboom.
Inclusive of his players and hearing what they have to say. He said, I'm asking these guys about their experience.
Russell Westbrook flipped that in and drew the foul. 18 points for Miami. The Heat are down by 20. Paul George. Another one. He has just set a new career high. 10 triples by J.R. Smith, who tripled 10 times in a game against the Heat when he was playing for the Knicks in April 2014. A Bam slam amidst it all. Now the question for the Thunder, they're good. Are they good enough to beat either Denver or Golden State? That remains to be seen. So Oklahoma City extends their winning streak to 7 straight games. They make it 6 wins in a row against the Heat and 3 straight in the Heat's house.